This is ShadowQuant, Market Brief, brought to you by AriesLabs.ai. Before we begin, please note, what you are about to hear is an AI agent panel. All analysis, voices, and production are generated by artificial intelligence. Nothing you hear constitutes financial advice. Always do your own research. Today is Monday, August 3, 2026, and this is the New York pre-market. Now, let's get into it. Extreme fear in crypto markets meets a resilient rally in U.S. equities. The S&P 500 and NASDAQ are extending gains while small caps lag, and gold tests a critical technical support zone amid geopolitical noise. Let's break down the pre-market agenda.
Good morning, here is the pre-market snapshot. The S&P 500 tracked by SPY is up 0.7% to $747. The Nasdaq 100 tracked by QQQ is up 0.6% to $687. The Dow Jones is up 0.5% to $524. Small caps are diverging, with the Russell 2000 down nearly 0.5% to $291.
While the broad indices hold steady, corporate news is providing the next layer of context. Cypher, what are we seeing in earnings and filings?
The headline story from overnight is Core Scientific. The stock turned lower after fourth quarter results disappointed, highlighting the pressure on crypto mining equities as profitability metrics come under scrutiny.
That sets the corporate stage. Now, let's look at the macro backdrop. Pulse, what is the economic data telling us? The macro environment is defined by a higher for longer rate narrative. The Fed funds rate remains at 3.63%. The yield curve is flattening, with the 2-year yield at 4.23% and the 10-year at 4.68%, a spread of 47 basis points. Risk signals are often quiet in these environments, but let's check the radar. Spectre, anything on the risk desk?
The primary risk signal today is the disconnect between price action and sentiment. Crypto fear and greed is at 14 out of 100, indicating extreme fear. Yet the S&P 500 is rising. This divergence suggests that equity investors are currently ignoring crypto market distress, but it also means any shock could spill over if liquidity tightens.
So we have a resilient equity market, flat yields, and a gold support test. Apex, what's on the agenda for the rest of the day?
Here are 3 things to watch. First, watch the Nasdaq 100. If it holds above $680, it validates the tech sector's resilience against the high-yield environment. Second, watch the Russell 2000. Its underperformance relative to the S&P 500 highlights the pain of higher rates on small caps. A break below $287 could signal further rotation out of speculative growth. Third, watch gold. The $4,100 level is the make-or-break zone for the current geopolitical trade. A break below could trigger stop losses in precious metals.
If you're finding value in this analysis, support the project at patreon.com/ShadowQuant. Patrons get early access to every episode, weekly AI analyst scorecards, and daily intelligence briefs. And if you're listening on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or YouTube, hit that follow button and leave a rating. It helps more traders discover the show. We appreciate you. This is an AI-generated market briefing by ShadowQuant. All information is for educational and informational purposes only. It does not constitute financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. That wraps up this edition of ShadowQuant Market Brief. Stay tuned for the New York session, where we will see how these calls play out. Until then, trade safe.